Good morning, ladies. My name is Chad, and welcome to the What If Zuko Had Trap Trick Ella? Or, yeah, this one. So, Etra as a girlfriend. So, yeah, she's basically a spider. So, so, Trap Trick. And this, so Zuko in this alternate timeline, the he has powers of infinity, zero, and he's immortal. So he does have a quirk called limit. And so yeah. So yeah, I'm also throwing in Zumi for most or some of these parts. But if you guys saw the old ones, go check them out. And yeah, so the traptrix thing, or, or traptrix, are most common in the most common in Yu-Gi-Oh, but in this what if they're more common as people too. But they behave differently. So yeah, like now let's begin. At age of 3, the Zuko and so Zuko and his sister were walking, and a little girl, or a girl that's the same age as them, looked over, and she had love in her eyes. And yeah, so she wants Zuko because at age of 2, she got picked on by other humans, or by the humans, but the only person that stopped them was Zuko. Oh. So yeah, then the whole thing started. She asked him out on a date, and they go on a date for all the way to 15. So they remain dating, and at age of 4, the quirk doctor told Zumi that she has a quirk, her, so she can go to UA. But he tells Zuko that he doesn't have a quirk and he can't go to have a student or be a pro hero. And then All Might Pain was the equivalent when he, of course, then Bakugo picks on him for being like weak and all that stuff. And even All Might, he told him that he can't become a hero without a quirk. So that made Zuko enraged. Then, yeah, his girlfriend calms him down. Because she knows that as he breathes out and breathes in, but when he breathes out, like 20 buildings collapsed randomly out of nowhere. Like no explosions, no decays, nothing like that. As they were like, what the heck's going on here? So in his room, when he was going to bed, he can't stop thinking about your quarkless, your deku. But then the one thing that he thinks about that, he needed to calm himself down. And when he hits the wall, a portal opens up. As Mr. Ozawa looked up and saw, as he reports, a dragon-like hydra with 20 heads, and each one was labeled after the elements. Yeah. Then it starts attacking everybody. And he, like, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom. As he goes, he relaxes, like he calms down. And when he closed his eyes, the dragon decided, or the dragon disappeared without a trace. As they're like, what the heck's going on? So then he goes to normal school. His girlfriend and goes to UA. Okay? As the... Yeah. So, yeah, at age of 15. But he goes... having, like, power going through him. As it was all over the news of this creature must have a quirk or her to disappear and reappear. Or reappear and disappear. Yeah. So then he didn't not realize that he conjured it up. As one day he walked Because his parents loved Zumi more than him. But the only person that loves him more is his girlfriend. That's it. Everyone thinks that he needs to die first. So then, one day, he sat at the park, and who came up was a quirk doctor. The quirk doctor tells him, nice to meet you. Or, nice to see you again, Zuko. As he gets his head turned, nice to see you too. Zuko. Out of all my years, I never seen a person wielding two different spectrums. You never heard of abilities? Is it like a quirk? No. Or yes, but usually some people that are quirkless, some have the ability to do whatever they want with a certain abilities. But you're just you actually do have a quirk. I never actually seen a quirk and the ability complements each other inside of one body. What do you mean? Well, why don't you come with me? Okay. As he goes to the hospital, and he goes down to his secret lair thing, where he says, Zuko, you're the only one that is so overpowered. But in order to, I realized that you had a quirk called Limit. By itself, it does nothing. Or actually, it gives you ability to limit yourself or others. And you can remove them, and yeah. But your power of infinity and zero. Is that why the people say that, or about the dragon thing? Did you heard about that? Yes, I did. And I had a hunch it was you. Huh? How do you feel about being angry? Well, every time I get angry, because of what all my and the rest of them picked on me, as he explains that every time they picked on me for being the quirkless deku, And so then, and every time I think about that stuff, it gets me angry. But when you told me the giant lizard thing was coming, or that was there, her, yeah. And then yeah, very different turns. Let me say this: you can become a hero, Zuko. I bet on it because with your power, you could shape the entire world into your image. As the how about my girlfriend or my the traptrix and I always forget how to pronounce her name. So traptrix A name or traptrix spider. That's what I'll do. So yeah. So she said, or he says, "What about her? I don't want to see her or get my thing injured." As he just like in Zuko, you can become, or you can also change your quirk if you want. Hunt, hunt. Okay. So then Zuko, who, like, after they had their conversations, they leave. Zuko, who is walking around all happy. Of course, he actually did run into his sister. As his sisters are wondering, why is he in a good mood? Is he quirkless? Or as he's, but he walked right in, or no, not hit her, not like the collision. He literally walked through her like she wasn't even there. And she's like, what the heck? Zuko. Huh? He just literally walked right through me. As Bakugo, who was like, yeah, walk through my girl. Okay? As Bakugo tries to use his explosions, it did nothing. I'm gonna go train, as he says, or as Zuko says, I'm gonna go train my new powers that I was born with. What do you mean? I was just at the quirk doctor's office, and we were talking about me that I was born with a rarest ability out of all of you. It's similar to a quirk, but it's a really... And yes, I do have a quirk. It's just... He, like, lied because he didn't know if it was a quirk or it has to be a quirk. So, So what was your quirk? Her name. Limit. So I can limit yourself, Bakugo, mine, or anyone's. And I can remove them too. Whoa. So, as Zumi is impressed, and that, okay, what power did you was born with? Come on. Infinity, Zero, and Immortal, or Immortal Quirk, or Immortal. So basically I'm immortal. When Bakugo can't believe his own friend could outlive him. So, yeah. And let's say there was Zumi, or the Bakugo, and Ochako. And then and of course, so he goes, walks past. So, and he turns around. What are you going to do? Well, I really don't know. This world is already mine. I can change whatever. Really? Yeah. I mean, I like it where it is right now. Whoa. But normally the villain says, "This world is mine." But I don't need that. I'm glad. And so I'm full of surprises. And did you heard about that dragon? Yeah. And Ochako says, yeah, the one with 20 heads that they said. And each one of them had the elemental. Oh? Well, let's see. As Bakugo, Zumi, and Ochako is it, or like they said, did you bring it here? Out of rage, yes. It's only out of rage. I didn't realize that it's been conjured up when... Okay? So, yeah. So Zuko wants to find his girlfriend. So his girlfriend was nearby, so that she hangs out with him, and she heard that he's the most powerfulest person in the world. So yeah, and plus Mr. Izawa heard from the rooftops the Zuko must had a powers of infinity and zero. So he's basically of yeah. So Zuko ends up got accepted to UA immediately because they know he is trying, or they know that he goes to the normal high school. So they wanted to, like, or they transferred him into UA because he's capable of, as he thinks quirkless, useless. Boom! As he hits a 1-pointer, as a portal opens up again. But this time, it was still the same dragon. But as he blasts every 0-pointer, 1-pointer, 2-pointers, 3-pointers, and Zuko's score is over 9,999,999,000. Yeah. And he didn't even have to train it. It was like, ding, ding. They're like, man, this kid's is in class 1A. So then he goes to class 1A. Bakugo was like, man, I can't believe we're in the same classes. Yeah. And his girlfriend, she's in the same class as him, and he hangs out with her a lot. So, yeah. So I'm skipping the dodgeball thing, or no, actually ball throw, because at USJ team, it takes place after USJ Sports Festival. Oh, no. As Principal Nezu asks Zuko to participate in that booth. Don't let his power or don't let his, this is his weak form, or don't let his appearance fool ya. He was born with a rarest power in the entire universe. Infinity and zero. And everyone was shocked what power he has. They could not believe that kid is a number one symbol of peace in the entire world. As he could not believe it. He could not believe that Zuko, or they could not believe that Zuko is the most powerful person in the world. So then, yeah. So he tells Zumi that you'll do great, little sister. Plus, he already knows that she has one for all in her body because of he could sense 2 quirks in her. And plus he during the night he used his quirk so she can't handle 3 quirks. it's like how Blackbeard from One Piece had 2 Del fruits, or he could eat 3 Del fruits at the same time. And so, yeah. I mean, basically, yeah. So his girlfriend is so proud of him. So a fight was like normal, but a bonus round was with the Spider Girl versus Bakugo. So, because so Bakugo almost had the upper hand, but that Spider lady had put him in a little cocoon. And what did she do? He threw him out of the ring. And yeah. And I just realized when I made this what if thing, I made a guy, usually it's aquaphobia or whatever that, the, like, scared of spiders things, phasmophobia, or one of those, where I made a guy not scared of spiders, not her. So, yeah. So then his girlfriend, after the sports festival, his girlfriend runs up to him and, like, latches right onto him, like, hangs on. Like, they did a tackle, or she did a tackle him to the ground. Yeah. As he loves it when she did that to him. So then all that stuff goes on. All Might versus All for One, whole arc. And Zuko, steps in. He basically, he did absorb the attack into himself, like how Rimuru does it. And, and so he absorbs the attack into himself, and he throws, or so he says, you All for One needs to learn your place. As he snaps his fingers, as a giant lizard dragon, bigger than Mountain Lady's transformation form, appeared, and as he uses the fire, water, like everything, as he didn't just conjure up that. He conjured up he actually did conjure up himself Doomsday Zuku. So, yeah. It won't be a good fight to All for One. So, everybody was like, as All Might asks, who's that creature? Huh. Are you calling me a creature? That's Doomsday Zuku. The Doomsday version of me. And as I'll explain it later, okay? So then after the All Might versus All for One, the next day he promised All Might that and he told him everything. So about the Doomsday Zuku. So if you guys want to see what is Zuko became Doomsday thing, you can go over to type up what if Zuko was Doomsday and have fun watching that entire thing. So, and tell them in the comments that I sent you. So, and All Might, when he heard that what happened to that Doomsday, what happened to that Zuko, he immediately cried. He can't believe that, as All Might tells him, who was the one that made that abomination. It was the Quark Doctor. The same one and that was working under All for One. And Asashi, though, where is he? So give me a moment to find. So during this, here it is. So yeah. So when Asashi heard about the Doomsday Zuku's past in the alternate universe, he can't believe that the Quark Doctor shot Inko, his wife. Yeah. And in one of my other ones, like my Dirty What If, reason why it's called Dirty What If is because some people have weird mindsets. So in my old one, or in one of the, in that, is basically me with Ingo from My Hero Academia, like me married to Inko. Oh. And she had Zuko. Oh, from the so Zuko, who was basically strong on, or in my what if thing was, or dirty what if, it's basically that. So, and plus I was in My Hero Academia. As a man with all the knowledge of the what will happen in future, past, present, how does that work? So then, yeah. So now let's get back into the story. So Sashi heard that, and he walks up to Zuko, hugs him, as he says, if that ever happened, I will make sure the Quark Doctor will take his last breath. I won't let anything happen to you or Zumi. So then Zuko, so then after that, now it's 18. So basically, she got married to Zuko. It's a time skip, so they had many spider children. Basically 25. So 15 girls and 10 boys. Or no, 25. Yeah, so 15 girls, 15 boys. Or no, 15 girls, 10 boys. Yeah. So then they have their mother's power of transformed into a spider or a human. And then because Zuko's is immortal, so he can never die. So, yeah. So she's in that mood of having more kids. So she does do that. So now the overhaul fight, I'm skipping over, but so peace out, y'all. Have a good night or day, depends on the time zones. Bye.